hope that your week is going well so far. Today, I just want to chat a bit about self-identity. Now, this is inspired by the first section of Radiant Light Manifesto, which reads, "A radiant light is a seasoned career woman or a supermom juggling work, family, and personal responsibilities, or maybe seasoned in some areas and just starting out in others." So, who are you? What makes you who you are? Do you know what makes you a radiant light? Now, it is my belief that we all are meant to shine, not just certain people, but all of us. As children, we seem to know this, but as we grow, we let people, the world, experiences, and circumstances dim our lights, and we forget that we are radiant lights and are meant to shine as bright as we possibly can. So today I wanted to chat about identity, discovering and celebrating our uniqueness. So let's go ahead and jump in. So I found in my healthcare career, as well as working as a coach, that many women, especially those in healthcare, tend to be overachievers. We tend to put our hearts into our work and are fully devoted. We give our blood, sweat, and tears to our jobs, so much that we can lose our identity in our work. Those who have experienced being laid off or going into retirement, or maybe even switching to a different role or career, you might have experienced this. But we place or find our self-worth in our jobs. Yet we are so much more than our jobs, careers, or professions. So how do we separate our self-worth from our work and come to know our true identity, which is so much more? So let's go through 5 tips that I have for you today. So tip number 1 is appreciate your job for what it is. It's a way for you to create income, an opportunity to learn, grow, and meet other people, create lifelong friendships, and networking. Recognize that it's healthy to see your job for what it is, that your work is to live, but you're not living to work. Tip number 2, keep up with your hobbies. What activities do you love to do on your own, like sewing, gardening, singing, dancing, whatever it might be? Do it because you love it and it's a reflection of you, and not necessarily a way for you to unwind or de-stress from work. It can be that too, but just don't make it all about that. Tip number 3, practice being happy for others. It's human nature to compare. I think this has to do largely with society and culture. It doesn't make sense to compare those. We are all unique. We have unique talents, skills, experiences. When we compare, we aren't comparing apples to apples, if that makes sense. So practice being happy for others and work on not comparing or judging. Tip number 4, put work away when you leave the office or the workplace. Super important tip. Leave work at work. I know this can be hard because it's super important. Um, I know this can be hard, excuse me, but it's super important to leave work at work, not just physically, but mentally as well. Tip number 5, appreciate who you are and where you are in your life. Again, this has to do a bit with comparison, but truly appreciate who you are in all ways. You're not just your job, your role. You're a woman, a wife, a partner, a mother, a daughter, friend, maybe a dancer, maybe a singer, a gardener, all kinds of things. Appreciate where you are in your life. You yourself aren't just unique. Your personalized experiences have to do with your uniqueness as well. We all have our roads to travel that only we can walk. No one else can walk it for us, and we can't walk on someone else's path. So I hope that you've enjoyed this topic and these tips. I hope that you find them helpful.